Right, so where are we? So, just do a bit of stretching and I can update social media on Amazon and here we go. Stretch, gotta stretch, gotta stretch. Gotta stretch. Okay. Social media. Happy Thursday, the 30th of April 2026. Super T Bedford gives you with all my love, the local people's choice. This is the famous, the gym group of Bedford. Yes. Right. Now, hope you've had a good week so far. All roads lead. Every single road leads to the famous Miami bar in Ipswich. It's, for some reason, it's free entry for the ladies this Saturday. Let me just let that lady stop speaking. Right, yes. This Saturday, the 2nd of May 2026. I am going to be doing my very unique social media there. I'm going to go live at the gym group Ipswich just before. Don't know what time, it depends on travel. I'm going to be live, maybe 8 o'clock, half 8, something like that. Just like gently greeting everybody, letting them know what I'm doing. And all roads lead to Miami. I'm there doing my thing. Anyway, so that's this Saturday, that's where I'm going. And Amazon would like you to know, with their love, I mislaid the gold earring, that's been sorted. I got another, that delivery come this morning. But the most important thing is, Amazon know about me going live on the 4 medias at the same time. So we've got the global and super famous TikTok, the global and super famous Instagram, the global and super famous Facebook, and the global and super famous YouTube. That's fine, they know all about that. I've got the biggest bag that they could have that I carry around with me. Basically, one of their phone operators yesterday, her name AJ, that's it. AJ's taken on board. I've got the 4 phones, and basically, I've got an award-winning, what I call, is it bum bag that goes around my waist. It's the biggest one they have, because they know that my Z Fold 3 phone is the biggest phone in the world, 7.6 inches, and there was 4 phones, so it's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to have it around my waist. So as it gets warmer, I won't need to take my big bag. I just have my little bungy bag thing around my waist. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited about that. I might even, if it comes early tomorrow, I might go to, no, I can't. I wanted to go to the gym group Cambridge, but I want to wait for this delivery. So I'm going to do the live tomorrow at the gym group Bedford. The live, I distribute the live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 12:30 to 1:30, as you know. Last year, Friday the 12th of December at the Cambridge gym group was 42 weeks in a row. So leave all that, but the Saturday one is an extra live for my love of what I'm doing. I'm going to just gently let people know I'm in town. Super T, the girls' cup of tea is in town. All roads lead to Miami Bar. It's free for the ladies. Anyway, so that's where we are. Bum bag coming tomorrow, my gold earring that I lost, so I'm messing about doing things. I've got that sorted out with Amazon today. Anyway, yeah, and big shouts to Maria, forgive me Maria, your surname is from Greece, lovely. She had an award-winning gym session yesterday at 7 o'clock, and you know, we lost 11-8, we lost, everyone did well. but we started off 3-0 down. We did it well. I think we got it even. We may have been winning by 1 point, not too sure. We lost it in the end. And big shouts to Gareth Goodman. He is, in my opinion, is the people's choice here at everybody knows Gareth Goodman, and basically what he did, the best part for me, we were doing a tug of war, and he leaded it and sort of campaigned what we should do and when we should pull, and we won it. That was my best bit of yesterday's I call it social media, but obviously it was a live session, but not a live session, it was a PT session, but I class it social media, and that bit was amazing. So I'm going to maybe try and get that video from him if I can. But anyway, big shouts to everybody in our team, and I'll get on with my life. Let me get on. I had a bit of an intro, basically with the belt coming. I'm looking forward to that belt around my waist. They say it can fit all 4 of the phones, easy. So I won't need that big bag. Unless I'm away on tour, I'll need it. But when I'm local in Bedford, I won't need it. I'm looking forward to that. Yes, all roads lead to the famous Miami bar this Saturday. Can't wait. And I'm gonna spice it up. I don't need to spice it up. I'm gonna spice it up. I'm gonna go live at the Gym Group Ipswich. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Anyway, that's Saturday, the 2nd of May. Please tell a friend, come down. Please come down. Those of you who live in Ipswich and you're local to Ipswich, come please. I mean, obviously those who are far away. I mean, I've got to tell you that for me to travel to Ipswich, I mean, I do it in the most cost-effective way. I get the bus from Bedford, get the bus to the Cambridge bus station. Now, what I'm doing now, as of the last time I went, I walk from the Cambridge bus station to the Cambridge Gym Group. And that's what I'm going to do ongoing. I'm glad I did that last time. So now when I go to the Ipswich Gym Group, I'm going to walk to, I'm going to go to Ipswich train, so I'm going to walk to the Gym Group, which I did anyway, it doesn't matter, it was quite near. But when I go to the Northampton and Luton bus station, I'm going to do the same, walk there. So I type into my phone, it's got like a sat nav, and I did it for the first time. I thought, why haven't I done this years ago? But anyway, I'm doing it now. And what was I saying? Yes, I'm going to do a live before the Miami bar. That's going to be fantastic. Obviously, it's not my scheduled live time. It doesn't matter. I am an internet influencer. I've been making people gently aware of the event. And that's what I'm going to do. And then, what else I can say? Yes, so that's on Saturday. Yes, a big shout out to Maria again. That warrior training session she had yesterday at 7 o'clock was amazing. I really enjoyed it. My favourite part was the tug of war. I've never done the tug of war. We lost the whole competition, 11-8, but we won the tug of war. That was the best bit. I really loved it, standing up and Gareth Goodman said, "We've got to do this, we've got to do this." And, it was good. But, yeah, so big shouts to everyone who was there in the live. Big shouts to our captain. His name's Steve. Very tall, nearly as tall as Super T. He's new, not been going too long. That was good. Yeah, so where are we? I've got my bum bag. I just want my bum bag tomorrow. That's all I want. 4 phones around my waist. That's going to be amazing. That means I don't need to have a big bag unless I'm away on tour. And I need my big bag. But yeah. So there we go. And, oh yes, I forgot. Yes. Now, go into my best friend Google and just type in what most people say anyway. They just say Super T. I'm very passionate about Google what is Super D Bedford, who is Super D Bedford, which is on there. I've got loads of caps about this because it explains what I do. But in simple terms, you can now just type into my best friend Google Super T. And in fact, because there are a lot of people that I know, I just can't be bothered to type in stuff. You actually put Super T all together. SUPERT all together. Boom, and it's there. Takes you straight there. I mean, obviously, technically, if you're doing it properly, it's Super SUPER space T. But that's where it is. You know, it might say something about some sort of a t-shirt, whatever. The next paragraph down is TikTok, is Instagram, is Facebook, and everything. It's all there. I mean, obviously, everyone's phone is kind of different. But you just put Super T in, and I'm there for the people. And as I said, I actually did a review for the. Was it a review? Well, yeah, it was a review on the gym group. It just basically was about how do I like it, how's it getting on, who are you going to give a special shout to. And I gave a special shout to, well, the whole team, but it was Lorraine Hyatt is the manager. And I actually mentioned, she had a comment, because she was busy. Last week she was busy. I think it might have been last week, Thursday. And I said, because I'm very passionate about Super T Bedford. Obviously, I've got my debit card with Super T Bedford on it. I'm very passionate about it, that's obvious. And if I tell you the whole situation, in short, I'm born in Bedford Hospital, and I'm proud of it. I mean, my parents are Jamaican, both of them, all of their families for a million years plus, all Jamaican. So, you know, you can say by default, social media says I'm Jamaican. My hardened Jamaicans, like my mum and stuff, they know I'm not Jamaican, so they can tell. They can just tell. You know, but I would say most of social media believe I'm Jamaican, and that's fine. You know, I would say by default I am Jamaican, but I'm born in Bedford Hospital. So the truth of the situation is Super T Bedford, and that's it. That's where I am. And now in Bedford Mobile, you have the main repair guy there. His name is Faisal. He's there for the people, and you know he's not been there too long. And he said, I see your stuff, what's going on. But 1 minute you're in Bedford, 1 minute you're in Ipswich, because he used to work in Ipswich. Then you're here, then you're London Carnival, then you're wherever. So you're all over the place. But he said this. He got my mind thinking. He said, you're not Super T Bedford. I said, yes, I am. I'm born in Bedford Hospital. He didn't know about the Bedford Hospital bar. But he said, oh, okay. But he goes, in my opinion, you're Super T. You're Super T. You go wherever you go. And I thought to myself, yeah, he's right. And then, anyway, back to what I was saying with Lorraine Hyatt. She was busy, super busy doing her cleaning. You know, she's working. She didn't want to get involved in life. But I had a question for her, and I actually said to her last Thursday. I said, Lorraine, am I Super T Bedford or am I Super T? And she said, you're Super T. So that's, you know, as I say, that's basically the truth. That's what happened. That happened last Thursday. It said for the review, anyone especially wants to make a comment for, I said Lorraine Hart for the team that she's got. That comment she did now, you type in just Super T into Google. And Lorraine Hyatt was very kind. She was very kind enough because I did so many weeks in a row. I did 42 weeks in a row. And how I worked that out, Lorraine Hyatt went into my app and counted it herself. Too many weeks. I couldn't do it. Too many weeks. So she actually counted it with her love herself. And obviously Google has got it there, 42 consecutive weeks. But obviously there is an app. There's an app that the gym group have for everybody. You know, if you use it, you use it. You don't, I would imagine, like most apps, people don't really use them. But I use my app as best I can. You know, I've got to get me the access. You've got the free gym passes. Anyway, so she counted it up. So that's a fact. I mentioned about that. So let's see. Let's see if I get the... It's a prize draw with the 250. I've never known anyone to win the 250 yet. It would be lovely to get it. Obviously, I'm travelling around, all these costs and everything, but it doesn't matter. But the most important thing is, it was lovely of her to say, "Well, you're Super T." I really am very passionate with. I'm born in Bedford Hospital, Super T Bedford. But as Faisal said, the main repairman at Bedford Mobile, he said, "You are Super T, you're not Super T Bedford." I mean, there's a little bit of reason for the Super T Bedford, which doesn't really matter too much, but it was basically when I first started on social media. Oh, yeah, he's talking. Sorry. Greetings, Robin, you're on the famous Devon for the people.
Listen out for firearms, and when training, use the equipment responsibly.
Greetings, Emilio Chimino for the people. They're there on the Facebook for the people. This is a super unique four-way live, Emilio. Robin knows it, but I don't know if you know. This is live on Facebook. You're on Facebook now. It's live on TikTok. It's live on Instagram. And it's live on YouTube all at the same time. Emilio's there for the people. Emilio Chimino. Anyway, yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm arranging an up to 40%, no, not up to 40, I wish, an up to 20% saving for any of my social media friends when they go to a business. It's already in Bedford Mobile, 95 Midland Road, MK41 visit. Go in there, anything you want. Depends on how much the profit is, etc. But if you say Super D, you're allowed up to 20% saving. And it's the same with Ruby's on the High Street of Bedford. I must set up a better deal or a new deal with 0.5% Florida. But anyway, don't worry about that. Greetings. He's live on the Globe on Superman's Facebook. It's TikTok, it's Facebook and YouTube Live. It's a four-way live. I've got 5 phones from my sponsors, Bedford Mobiles. Obviously I pay for them. 1 phone is backup. 4 phones is being used now. Live. There you go. So, what are we doing? Yeah, I had, I've got to do the pelvic. I looked at the good things. I looked back on the live when Maria, who had the gym class yesterday, actually showed me how to do the pelvic properly. So I looked at it. You sit on the mat, put your arms out. That's what you got to do. Put your arms at the side, and then you push up your pelvic. So I'm going to do that for a bit. My pelvic is a week and boost them up. So I think for me it's not really. I came back from last night for the Maria's class at 7 o'clock. And I'm thinking, I don't want to come to the gym twice. That's too much. Once for the hour, 5 days a week, 42 weeks in a row, that's enough. I don't want to come in twice. It's like, I don't know. That's what I think. I don't want to. I mean, there's Peter Callum. He, when I first got speaking to him, he's often in the live talking, gets involved, which is great. But he used to go to the famous Samson's gym in Midland Road. He used to go 3 times a day, and that was the first conversation I had. And I thought, 3 times a day. I've been to the gym twice. Yesterday, and one time last year I went to see Courtney Heritage, the owner of the famous Anchor Pub. Yeah, that's right. We did a video because I was doing a promotion, helping promotion Sammy Soul Food there, but that was painful going in twice because I was doing a live. Well, I'd done the live, but because I was going to Anchor Pub, I went again to do a bit of a live for a bit, half an hour. It was just too long. I'm not going to do it. But based on, I came yesterday, I'm here again now. There you go. It is what it is. Yeah, so that's right. But come to the gym group. It's just $19.99 a month for the super off-peak package. I've got the ultimate subscription, so I can go to any of the 250 gym groups. I've been to the Cambridge gym group where I did 42 weeks in a row. Sometimes pro businesses over the weekend. in the Cambridge, Ipswich, Suffolk area. I'll go live at the gym group Ipswich, and I'm going to be going live at the gym group Ipswich just before I do my appearance at Miami Bar on Saturday this week. So I feel it's super value for money to pay a little bit more for the ultimate subscription, because you can go around and I get a free gym pass per week to give to a social media friend who's helped me out. That's great. Actually, oh yes, I need to. That was one of the things I was with Lorraine about. Yes, I need to talk about the review, talk to her about my bum bag, update her, and I need to have a word with her about the passes. Yes, that's it. So I don't. The lady there walking, which is really going well. I want to let me do a bit more, but because I was here twice yesterday, I'm not. It's extra. Coming to the gym is hard work. Coming twice is definitely hard. Anyway, yeah. So the weather's the best thing about the weather is more daylight. It's getting warmer. But the daylight is better, so the day seems longer and doing a lot more. Seems like I'm doing a lot more proactive stuff in the day. Yeah, so that's great. So yes, my bum bag's coming tomorrow. Maybe it might come by the end of today. Sometimes it comes early. Sometimes the Amazon stuff actually comes a day early. Let's hope it comes early. But anyway, it says tomorrow. That's enough. Then it's Miami Bar Saturday for the people. Supermarket, the promoter, Brit's the owner of the famous Miami Bar. Yeah. Can't wait for that. So that's tomorrow. I might do a little chain. No, I think it's. I want to, let me go live for a bit at the gym group Ipswich and then move over to Miami Bar. So I want to get familiar with the walking from the gym group Ipswich into the town centre, that kind of thing. That's what I want to do. So I'll get familiar with, that's what I'm going to do. Greetings, Matthew Lane is on the Facebook for the people. So Matthew should come to the Miami Bar with me this Saturday in Ipswich. Free entry for the ladies. So just send us a message, Matthew Lane. Actually, I want to connect and help out your business. There on the Facebook. Anyway, came and did a live yesterday. Not live, it's a training session. 7 o'clock. I don't want to go to the gym group twice in a day. Did it last year, and that's enough. I don't want to do it again. I'll do it once. Just promote my business. But anyway. Yeah, so as I did the session yesterday at 7, I'm extra tired today. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I've got to do the pelvic. When I do the pelvic, get the board, flat bit of mat it is, I sit here, put my hands out, some rear set, and then do the pelvic. So let's just see. Is that hold on, I've got my glasses. Is that hold on. Greetings, Eva York for the people. Send us a message if you want to go back to the Northampton Carnival. Eva York's my friend in the famous Northampton. She supported me. We never spoke to her before, but she was very kind to take me to the Northampton Carnival. Her and her best friend. But yes, send us a message, Eva. I'd like to go again this year. It was great of her to sort of just kind of help me to work out where the floats were, etc. But this is a super unique 4-way live, Eva York. It's live on the global and super famous Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. Is Eva York on Instagram? What's this one? No, you're on TikTok, says here. Yeah, okay, so TikTok, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, greetings, Eva York. Just send us a message. I would like to go again this year to the Northampton Carnival. I might be booked with Get a Genius, help them again. They booked me into the Ibis Hotel 2 years in a row, but I'm not too sure about this year. But if you can message me, that'd be good if we can meet down there. But anyway, yeah, that's good. Hope you're well. Yeah, she was very kind, Eva York and her friend. They'd never spoke to me before, and I just basically introduced just what I was doing, and they were very kind enough to help me get to the main park in Northampton, and that was great. Yeah, that's Eva York in famous Northampton. There you go. Right. So, but as I say, if I don't have help from my social media friends, I can't go to these places. I was struggling in Northampton. I wasn't too sure. I mean, through Eva York's help, I got the actual bit where the float was going around, and rather than missing it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So that's what I do. I get help from my great social media friends, and I've got over 50,000 on 30 different media. But you have to have help from your friends. That's, you got family is great, friends are, some people's opinion, friends are even more important than the family. Well, I mean, it's just as important. It just depends on the way you look at it. But either way, without my job as an internet influencer, without having friends to help me doing what I do, I wouldn't be able to do my job half the capacity of what I'm doing. I rely on knowing, like business owners, I rely on people who are in the area, who know the businesses, who know the shops, who know the people, and that's just how it works. My phone is like I've got over 1,500 numbers. It's like a database. Every person's name, it's got where they're from, the date I spoke to them, I tried to, any businesses nearby, and all that kind of stuff. It just helps me, so I know who I need to contact regarding certain things. And because I did 7 carnivals last year, as I said, I just spoke to Eva York. So, the first carnival was Luton, then Northampton she helped me out in, then there was the Bristol Carnival, then I had the Leicester Carnival, then the Ipswich Carnival, then the 2 Londons. I just have a pool of people who, everyone's from different areas, and I have to rely on the help. If I don't get the help, I really struggle. I've been to carnivals sometimes for the first time, just with my love of social media, but to do it effectively, you need help. Like Eva York did, she kindly took me to the float area, etc., etc. It was great. So yeah, please send us a message, Eva York. Speak to you later. So this is a 4-way live at the moment. I'm going to move. I want to do the boost up my pelvic. So let's take the Eva Yorks one. Let's take the global and super famous Instagram. No, TikTok first. Right. So let's stop this. Stop.
You will also find the fire exercise to direct to the nearest fire exit should the alarm sound.
So this is Facebook and YouTube. Just got a little bit of a kind of an order where I do my placements with the kettles. regarding a TikTok puzzle. watching. Thanks for listening. That's all done. Facebook, Emilio, Matthew Lee, Robin Young for the people.